What's up guys, a new CTGP update has been released, bringing us 3 brand new tracks, 2 major updates and 5 minor updates. As always, I'll be showcasing all of these tracks, but as always, let's talk about the removals first. Now to be clear, I still think that it's an amazing idea that there are polls regarding the removals. However, the results this time around were definitely disappointing for the most part. There is one removal that I'm really happy about, and that is GP Maori Beach, because I hated that track. But like, who voted SNES Donut Plains 2 and Waluigi's Motocross? Like, seriously. And also, Color Circuit was the least voted track. Like, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that aside, it is now time to dive into the 3 brand new tracks, starting with Alone and Incomplete. So, this is actually a City Jam track. It actually almost won its City Jam. Since then, it's been updated a lot and it looks super nice visually now. Yeah, absolutely love these visuals. This visual style is really unique and appealing. Track design seems pretty great as well. There are some split pathways at the start. We have some great objects like the Koopa Zappers or the Thromps. We have these mushroom-like platforms, which is interesting. And you can also choose to go on either the mushroom platforms or the roads here, which is pretty cool. I'm getting proud of. That's unlucky. Can you like take this like shroomless shortcut? You can, dude. That's such a cool strat actually. Pretty interesting to be honest. This track seems to have a lot of strats and shortcuts, which I obviously love. We can also take this off-road shortcut, which is of course nice. Great track overall. Love it. It's really fun to drive as well. Like everything feels smooth and well connected. Hey, we did that without falling off. That's awesome. Yeah, that was an amazing track. Huge props to the creator for getting this into CTGP. It's very deserved for sure. The visuals are super nice. The entire track is very fun to play. And it seems very interesting with a lot of strats and shortcuts, which of course is amazing. Yeah, banger track. And now let's move on to the next one. So here we have Glacier Mine. And this is by far the track that I'm most excited for in this update. This track seems to be really impressive. I've never actually played it, but when I saw this for the first time in like a showcase video, I was blown away, like seriously. I didn't think this track would ever get added because it wasn't initially even on like the CGP track list, but then I believe some other CT creators updated this track and yeah, now it's been added and that's just awesome, dude. I'm not even that big of a fan of one-lap tracks normally, but this one just seems to be so good. Yeah, so far we got some pretty great visuals along with a nice theme, some good objects, we get some water streams here. Yeah, pretty great track so far. This section reminds me a bit of Warrior's Gold Mine. We get some half pipes, which is of course great. Gotta love the half pipes. They actually work really well. We even get some minecarts here. So yeah, loving these visuals and this theme. We even have some moving item boxes. This track really has everything so far. Alright, we got a pretty Sherbet Land-like section here. Pretty cool how this track has like aspects from other MKWii tracks. Oh god, we got some boulders here. Let's not lose to these bots though. That would be a bit stupid. Come on. But we still got some sections in front of us. Like this one right here, which has some half pipes. Once again, I'm getting a blooper. Thank you for that. Dude, why is he so fast? I want Flame Runner, bro. Stop hacking. Go. Please. No. Dude, how is a Dolphin Dasher not doing a wheelie faster than the Flame Runner doing a wheelie? These bots are clearly hacking, dude. But yeah, anyways, despite me not getting first, this is obviously an insanely good track. Absolutely love everything about it. Definitely one of the best one-lap tracks that I've seen to this day. And yeah, now we'll move on to the final brand new track for this video. So this is Mac Factory, and this is also a track that I haven't played yet, just like Glacier Mine, but I have seen this one on YouTube, and honestly it looks really cool. Like this is sick actually. So yeah, it already checks off with the visuals, but let's see how this track actually is gonna play. Minimap looking very interesting. Definitely curious to what's gonna be going on this one. Love these like textures here. Whatever that's supposed to be, it looks really cool. We get a lot of moving objects on this track, which is pretty cool. We get a ton of pathways here. Like where do we even go? I wonder what's the fastest. No, I fell off, dude. I'm so stupid. Alright. Oh, that's interesting. We're driving on like a tube here. Pretty cool idea to be honest. We don't see that too often. Alright, we're close to finishing our first lap. You know what? This track is actually pretty long. Maybe 2 laps would be better, to be honest. One thing that's for sure is that this track looks really sick visually and is also really fun to drive. So I don't think the track being 3 laps is gonna make too much of a negative impact. Love these, by the way. These look really sick. But yeah, as per usual with these CGP updates, this is a incredibly strong lineup of new tracks. Yeah, I think all 3 definitely make a ton of sense to have in CGP. But we're not done here yet, because we still got some major and minor updates to go. So let's continue with the 2 major updates, starting with DS Mario Circuit. So by this point, I don't even know how many times DPL has remade this track. Like seriously, this track is in like version 7.0 now. Like what? I don't think ZPL will ever stop remaking this. I can't complain though, because like pretty much every remake is just improving the track more and more. Like first off, visually this looks a lot nicer than the last version, I'd say. Okay, this still works the same, which is interesting. I think that makes sense. Oh, we have a ramp now. That's interesting. Yeah, this section obviously is pretty similar to the Booster Course Pass version because it's like way darker. And I think that makes a lot of sense. This is a really awesome remake as per usual with CPL. His creations just do not disappoint, and this is certainly no exception. Did this Koopa just block the red shell for me? If so, that's hilarious. Well, I'm not getting first. Yoshi is beating me again. Actually, alright, never mind. We got first still. Finally, the game took revenge on Yoshi. Very, very strong remake as per usual with CPL. And I guess I'm excited to see version 8.0 of this track. Alright, the other major update for this CTGP update also comes from CPL because he has remade Delfino Island, which is, by the way, one of my all-time favorite CTs. And visually, it looks a lot better than the old version. Is the gameplay going to change up? I hope not, because I really love the track the way that it was before getting updated. Dude, can you stop, Rosalina? What do you have against me, bro? The good thing is, so far, the gameplay seems to be exactly the same as before. Alright, nice. The shortcut pathway is still there. I made it there without jumping for some reason. I don't know how that is supposed to work. Alright, you know what? I think this is exactly the same. And honestly, that's awesome. This might be one of my favorite parts about the CTGP update. I'm so glad that this track still drives like the original. Yeah, for the minor updates, by the way, I'll be doing it the same way as always. I'll be playing all of them. However, if I don't see any noticeable changes, then it doesn't make much sense to like leave it in the video. But yeah, that is pretty much it for Delfino Island. ZPL did an amazing job with this one. I'm so glad with how this turned out. Visually, it looks phenomenal, and I absolutely love the way that it still plays like the original. Love it. So it's time to move on to the minor updates now. First off, we have SNES Rainbow Road, and so far this looks literally the same. So if I don't notice any significant changes, then we'll just move on to the next track. Alright, so since I didn't really notice anything about SNES Rainbow Road, it is now time to move on with GC and Dino in a Jungle, and the same thing applies here. If I don't notice anything big, then we'll just move on to the next track. So I also didn't notice anything really on GC and Dino Jungle, which means that it's now time to move on to DK Ruins, which is, by the way, my favorite retro outside of Mario Kart Wii. And you know, it's the same thing. If I don't notice anything, we'll move on. But honestly, this track looks a bit different. Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. So now we have Alpine Skyway. Honestly, it might be hard for me to find anything in general, simply because I just have been less active on CTGP recently, since I've been playing more Insane Kart Wii, not really noticing anything different. Oh, actually, you know what? That looks different. Oh yeah, that's so different. Otherwise, I don't think I'm noticing anything else here, so it's time to move on to the final track of this video. Alright, so the final track for this video is Mansion of Madness, and this track has been getting minor updates so many times. So like, what else is there to change about this? Let's see if there's gonna be any gameplay changes. The minimap looks different. Okay, these crabs are still on drugs. That's fun. Oh, these penguins look different. What the heck? That's pretty funny, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not really noticing anything else here, so that's pretty much it for this CTGP update. Honestly, very, very happy about this one. All the new tracks were amazing, especially Glacier Mine. Very, very excited that one is in CTGP now. And we also got a new version of Delfino Island, which was executed perfectly. Very strong CTGP update for sure. And I can't wait for the next one in like 2025, I guess, by how quick they're coming out at the moment. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, then feel free to like and subscribe so we get 400 subs before the end of the month. Also, feel free to join the Discord server, and I hope you guys are having a very much wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next video, and as always, enjoy Wario on drugs.